from here?
He was from here. His name was Green B. West. And they buried him right off the Byler Road. And it's right beside Concord Cemetery, but it is actually not part of that cemetery.
Oh.
The Sons of Confederate Veterans, last I checked, was looking into getting a tombstone for him, a military tombstone.
That would be nice. Now, this old road, any idea if this was a logging road or just an old trail?
I think this was just something that the current landowner did as a trail. But the rock houses is almost this high, I think.
Huh. Oh, my. Oh, it's just pristine beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
Down there.
Just untouched.
It is. After all, I can see why he would be concerned. Lord, Larry.
The landowner before him said that he was concerned about a group of people coming down in here.
Now, if we had not had this rain, this heavy rain the last couple of days, this would have been dry,
Yes.
wouldn't it, PJ?
Mostly dry.
Mostly dry.
I just want to get the front measured, the back measured, and check that date for the full date for my article.
We're here today on Bald Rock to continue our studies about Winston County with PJ Gossett. He is so well spoken about Winston County and has just taken us incredible places. Now, PJ, you've outdone yourself today. I mean, I didn't know anything like this existed and couldn't wait to see it. But now, it's not rumor. You said definitely our Confederate soldiers, or those that were dissenting and didn't want to be in the Army, came here.
They did. They came to Bald Rock, and what it is, it's a natural wonder. But what's so special about it, really, is underneath this is a rock house.
Oh.
It's a dry cave where they hid out to avoid being conscripted into the Confederate Army in 1863. And also in 1863, probably around September, August, they had a meeting of 300 or 400 people on this rock right where we're standing. And over 100 men stepped out and joined the Union Army and formed Company L of the 1st Alabama Cavalry.
Oh my gosh. And that was the Union Army.
Yes, the Union Army.
This is it's just unbelievable, isn't it?
It is.
300 or 400 people.
Yes. And this rock is keeps going. It goes 600 feet, the length of 2 football fields, back that way.
Bald Rock.
Yes. I'd also like to point out that there was a rumor, I believe it to be a rumor anyway, that a man named Henry Tucker, this came, by the way, from Tories of the Hills, I think, that he was brutally murdered here on Bald Rock. I don't believe it was this place, since they were hiding out. I do not think that they would have allowed one of their own to be murdered right here, just right above them.
No. Okay.
Okay, we're at the rock house where they hid during the Civil War.
I see what you mean, PJ. People coming up on that Bald Rock up there, they would have no idea
They wouldn't.
this was under here.
And because of the terrain, it would be hard for an attack, too.
Yes.
And when they were down here, Bill Dodd, who was a store owner, I believe, in Larissa, which was Lynn, or near Lynn, got on all of his fours and said that he was going to stay down here until the moss grew on his back a foot long. That's where the term mossback comes from.
My goodness. Well, was he at the time? Was he old enough to
Yes.
be avoiding military service?
He was 40, or in his early 40s, and they were just raising the limit to get men in their 40s.
Oh,
so
I see. Okay, it's a perfect hiding place.
It is.
March.
May 8th. I don't know. Anyway, I'll just put March 21st. 1891.
91.
Okay.
My. It truly is beautiful. They're saying, look, people would have no clue, those men looking for deserters or dissenters, they would have no idea. That looks like a sheer drop-off, which it is.
It is.
They would have no idea there was a hiding place under here.
No. Unless they were told. And the person who told John Phillips was Buck West, who lived in this area. And John Phillips' descendant brought us down here in 2007. His name is Don Umphrey.
Oh.
He wrote a book based on his ancestor John Phillips' story called Southerners in Blue, They Defied the Confederacy. And it mentions this place in here.
All right. Well, I'll be anxious to read that, PJ. Okay.
The landowner before him said that he was concerned about people.
Now, who is that said he was going to stay down here until moss grew on his back?